that little Chico Pitbull, Mr. 305, better said Mr. Worldwide. Put it down right now with DJ Anarchy and the Tropical Takeover. Globalization, Channel 13. Dale.
Welcome to the Tropical Takeover show with yours truly, DJ Anarchy. And you already know this is the show where I feature all the hottest artists from all around the globe. And today, joining me live, I got two very special guests. I got the Afro Switch pioneer and the king of vibes himself, Tmoney, and also a very huge musical icon and the Konvict Culture boss himself, AKON. What's up, guys?
Hey, what's going on, big time?
Hey, just chilling, man. Just chilling like a villain, you know what I mean?
I haven't heard that in years.
I say it every day.
You just express your age with that phrase.
But I look young though. Look, that's the Caribbean food. That's the Caribbean food. You know what I mean?
There you go.
So Tmoney, I got a question for you, man. Explain to me what's Afro Switch.
Afro Switch is a sub-genre on the Afro beat. So Afro beat is my genre. So Afro Switch is a phrase I coined while I was trying to create my sound, and AKON was a part of it also because my sound was influenced by the places I've lived. So I was born and raised in Nigeria, and then I moved to South Africa, and then I went through Ghana, and then I found myself in America. So the areas and the places I've been to have influenced the sound. So Afro Switch is a combination of Afro beats with a little bit of R&B and Caribbean sounds. Caribbean sounds because where I grew up in Nigeria, Delta State, we had a very high dancehall culture. We used to play reggae, Bob Marley, those kind of sounds, and then Fela Kuti. So those two actually influenced my listening ear in music. So when I started creating music for myself, I brought those two together and then mix it with R&B because, well, of course, I'm a singer, not a rapper. So Afro Switch is a fusion of Afro beats with R&B and a little bit of Caribbean sound to, produce the new wave.
So Tmoney, tell me, when did you decide to start your musical journey?
I actually decided, professionally started when I was leaving Nigeria after college. Because prior to that, I was in medical school. I was going to be a doctor. So I was already just graduated from the science bachelor's degrees. I had a bachelor's degree in anatomy. So I graduated with a very good degree of 4.1 GPA. So my dad wanted me to be a doctor. But you know how African homes are. It's either you're a doctor or a lawyer or an engineer. And if you're not one of those three, you're dead.
You only have three choices.
Right, Buzz. So I wanted to be a singer so bad because I already knew how to play instruments. I was already in the choir and stuff, but I didn't know how to do it. So I needed an environment to create that space. So I actually found an education. I found a place where I could further my medical studies, and I found a school in South Africa. So that helped me to leave the country. So I actually ran away from the country to South Africa with the impression from my parents that I was going to do medicine. But at the back of my mind, I knew I was going to a space where I needed to be able to maximize my potential as an artist. So when I landed there, the first thing I started doing was looking for a recording studio, trying to mix with people over there. And I started recording. So that's how I recorded my first song ever in the studio in South Africa. And the first song I ever recorded actually won a radio competition for Best New Artist in South Africa, UJFM 95.1. That was how I realized that, yeah, this is God, man. This is supposed to be for me. And that was when I said, medicine, bye-bye. Music, welcome.
So tell me, how did you and AKON connect?
Oh, my God. That day, man, that was in Manhattan. My manager at the time actually called me to the city because he usually calls me every time. Like, so T, come. There's a fashion show. Come. There's this. Sometimes he just calls me and nothing happened. So when he called me that day, I was like, this guy again, CB. All right, I'm coming. So I came to the city somewhere in Manhattan, and then I met him outside. I'm talking about manager. So we entered the car, we're having a conversation, and my music was playing. And I was like, so what are we doing here? So he was like, wait, just relax. T, your blood is always hot. Niger boy, calm down. And then I saw somebody come out of the building in all white. And I'm like, wait, is that not Akon? So CB started laughing, and then I came out of the car, and Akon was coming towards our car. I'm like, wait, you gotta be playing me. Stop playing me now. And then he hugged me. He was like, yo, T, what's up? Like, wait, he knows my name? What? We're like, T, what's up? You're very talented. I like your music. You're doing good. So my heart was beating real fast, so I didn't really say anything. I was just quiet. And then we went back into the car. And then he was like, you know what, we're going to walk. This is what we're going to do. So he analyzed everything, the whole plan. Like, he already had a plan. So I was like, Jesus, is this really happening? That was actually the first day I ever met him. And this is an icon that, you know, we always play his music in the whole of Africa. And it's in my bucket list that one day in the future, God, I want to meet this man. I want to work with this man. And then telling me that he's going to like develop my career. I was like, no, I got to be dreaming. Somebody wake me up. That was how it was that day, because he never really heard how I felt that day while he was telling me. I was just quiet, but this was what was going through my mind. So I was like, wow, this is really happening, God. Woo! Thank you, God, you know. And that was the day I ever met him. And he's so humble and nice. And he, you know, the rapport was like he knew me for a long time. That's just it. There he is. Ask him. He remembers.
Akon, what's up? What's up?
What's up, brother? How are you?
Good, man. I'm good, man. How about you?
Oh, amazing, man. Alhamdulillah.
So Akon, tell me, what was your initial thoughts when you just met Tmoney?
Yeah, so you know, Sibi brought him to my attention at the time when he was in the car. I really admired Sibi and how he played this though, because he made it such an organic, you know, transition. When we were in the car, he was just playing music. He didn't tell me who the artist was, and he was waiting for me to notice it. I can tell because he kept looking over to my left. But every song he played, I was like, yo, who the hell is this dude? Like, this is crazy. It's a new artist. How come I haven't discovered him yet? He said, because he's not out yet. I said, what do you mean? He said, yeah, he's a good friend of mine, man. He's a really good guy, amazing talent, you know, disciplined, he's super smart. Y'all two should meet. I said, play me some more records. And as he was playing me records, every record was just getting better and better. And I was like, no, this kid got to do something. Where is he from? He said, he's African. Well, he's Nigerian. And then when he said Nigerian, for a minute, I was like, oh, another Nigerian? You know, we had just finished developing the whole Afrobeat sound in Nigeria, trying to bring it into the US. There was something different about Tmoney, though. And I can definitely say that as many artists as I've signed in my career, I've never met the most patient, loyal, talented guy. I mean, this is one person. Before I was about to take my time to retire from music, I said, it's no way I'm not going to touch even the thought of retirement until I see this guy become a superstar, because he's so well deserving of being who he is, especially all what he sacrificed to become what he is. So, you know, I always the kind of person I have to build up a long-term sustainable career. These are the most hardest types of careers to build, because if it was just about breaking Tmoney for one big record and out of there, quick one hit wonder, then it would be a very easy, you know, thing to do. But with T, it's so much structure that had to been done. And then in the time in which we're doing it, where, you know, internet is available to any and everybody, music platforms and you know, music softwares and video, you know, equipment and everything is available to anybody. Anybody could be a star. It wasn't really the time when I was coming up where the only time you can actually be a star was when you was signed to a record label, because they're the only ones that have the resource. Now, instead of waiting for 100 people to come before you, it's 1 million people to come before you. So sometimes be having a name like myself being attached, oftentimes give you the opportunity to jump ahead of the line, because people can, you know, you're going to get exposed a lot faster, you know. But I said to myself, this year is going to be the year that I extort as much energy as I possibly can to make sure that this kid is actually, you know, exposed, because he has such a huge talent, man. And if you ever came to any of his shows, it comes so natural, man. The kid performs like he's been in the game for 30 years. So you can feel the passion, you can see it, you enjoy yourself. And I just believe that he's going to be one of the biggest Afrobeat artists in the globe, man. I really honestly believe that.
Yes, sir, me too, because if anyone could put their medical career on the back burner for music, you already know.
No, that's a full sacrifice. But what he doesn't know is that I'm about to bring it full circle. You know, we have this genome program that we're working for all of Africa, where people can be treated medically just by the calculation of your genome. And if you understand what your genome is, these are your built-in cells and organisms that allow you, well, that gives your body, that builds your body's immune and all the other things that allows your body to operate. So your genome is almost like a DNA for your organs, right? So ultimately what this does is it calculates your genome and gives you all your possibilities of your sicknesses that can happen for you in the future. So we can almost predict what your lifespan is going to be, how you need to change your diet to change that, how you need to change your ways to change that, certain certain medications that you might need to do, your diet may need to change, certain things you may need to eat just to strengthen your immune system to expand your life. And these are programs that we're going to run throughout all of Africa, which Tmoney will be the face of it, being the fact that he's the only person in the Konvict family with any kind of medical experience.
Wow. Oh my God.
You know? Yeah, so we'll be launching that very, very soon. I'm actually bringing it up to Tmoney for the first time because me and him had a chance for me to, I've been kind of, this is huge. Like it's going to change the face of it's going to change the face of healthcare. It's literally something that's going to change the face of healthcare. Yeah, so it's sacrifice, as you can see, it's like none other. Like if you can go through the process of having a sustainable career that is safe, that you can't lose being a doctor. But to sacrifice that to become someone like a artist that can share your gift and just pray that people accept it and it's not a guarantee, that shows you how bad he wants it,
So Tmoney, my question for you now is, how does it feel to you being a part of the Konvict Culture family?
I'm just going to say I feel blessed. Ever since I met AKON, it's just been blessings of blessings. I've learned so much in such a short and long time. I've learned patience. I've learned perseverance. I've learned consistency. I've learned longevity, because, the state that the career is right now in music is a time where we have one-hit wonders, where we have people who blow up so fast and they go up like a pyramid and come down like the other side of the pyramid. What I've learned being with AKON is longevity. I've learned about growing with stairs. Instead of taking the elevators, I've learned that I have to grow with stairs. And every time I realize that I get better. I get better at my writing. I get better at my music. I get better at my perception of life. So it's really a blessing to be mentored by an icon. I'm grateful. That's the word.
That is truly a blessing. Truly, truly a blessing. And speaking about the blessing, let's talk about your brand new record, Wine Am. I personally love it because you already know the Caribbean undertone, the Caribbean vibe in it. You got me, bro.
Okay,
yeah.
Wine Am is a feel-good, groovy sound. Definitely a Tmoney sound. Tmoney is more into the mid-tempo sound. So it's a feel-good, groovy sound that appreciates, the beauty of everyone, mostly the women. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we're in an era where people are easily body shamed. And the song like that, people make love song every day. But sometimes what's the message? I love you. I could die for you. I will call the rain for you. I'll stop the sun for you. We all know that. But this song is really focused on appreciating your body, whatever it is, however the size is. That's why there's a part of the song that says, 1, 2, show me your body. You're very nice. So if you notice, a lot of people have been using the song lately on TikTok, and they've been like expressing, their bodies and expression through that part of the song, because it's just a groovy vibe, for the summer. And this song is actually, the funny thing is I actually created this song after I met AKON, after I got signed, because then I started going to the studio. I used to go to the studio every week, but then I started going to the studio like every day. I just felt motivated, So I created that song with my producer, Jaylon. Shout out to Jaylon. And that was it. And after, when AKON reached out to me to like send some songs that I want to be the next project, I sent him a folder and he was like, you know what? Send me the one you actually want to start with. Like, he actually gave me the power to choose my record. That doesn't happen like in every other department. You know what I'm saying? In this industry. And I sent it to him and that was it. And he just contacted the team and everything. And he was like, yo, T, you're in good hands. Just like that. And that's how Wine Am came out. And here it is. And you love it.
So AKON, why Wine Am?
No, I mean, it's Wine Am because it's Tmoney. Me, the way I see myself, just look at me as the person that allows you the platform to be who you are. Tmoney is a self-sustained artist. I don't have to call him every single day. You don't have to hear my voice. every time I reach home or I'll reach out to the team or they send me updates, they're always giving me stats that's growing. And his fan base has grown exponentially since the day we signed him, right? And what's amazing is that he has an organic following. He has his niche following now that we have the data to be able to maximize on that. And now literally, geothermally be able to pick all his records in the area and territories where his fans are actually located. So as we're moving forward, you're going to start seeing so much about him, so much of him. And then on TikTok, he's about to become a phenomenon. It's just crazy. The kid is so just smooth, man. It's ridiculous. But the record itself is just it's one of them really, like you said, it's a very feel good vibe, mid-tempo, up-tempo type of record that you can play in every, party, every occasion. And it's a record that actually boosts your confidence. And he's right, his record is for everyone, but it's more based for females because females are the ones that really focus on confidence, on loving themselves before men. Us, we'll wake up, put on a t-shirt, don't even brush our teeth, and we feel like we're the kings of the century. Whereas the women, they'll be the most beautiful thing on earth, but they still feel like they have to wear makeup to look better. So the records like this kind of creates build their confidence. We remind them how amazing they are. These wild come out songs like "We're Beautiful" and stuff like that, just to remind beautiful women that oftentimes you just being who you are and loving yourself is enough.
Yes, sir. Well said, man. Well said. So, Tmoney, what we're gonna do now? We're gonna make all my listeners and the whole world wine right now. I'm gonna have you officially introduce Wynam to all my listeners right here on the Tropical Takeover show with yours truly, DJ Anarchy, on Pitbull's Globalization, SiriusXM channel.
Tropical
13.
Takeover.
Tmoney, do your thing.
Yo, it's Tmoney, aka Young Guy Khan, #1 Afrobeat in the States. And you're listening to the newest and the best record of the summer and of the season, Wine On by Tmoney on Tropical Takeover. Let's go!
Here it is.
Yes, sir. 1, 2, show me
Show
your buddy.
me your buddy.
It's that countdown for sexy, baby.
DJ Anarchy.